gotta focus on yourself, on your faith, on your dreams, on your mind, on your health, yeah. You gotta work, never tell, keep your head down, find what you love and excel, yeah.
Meet the OPPO Find X9S Pro with its Hasselblad Dual 200 megapixel ultra-light imaging system packed into a slim and lightweight body. On the other side is the Huawei Pura 90 Pro, featuring the X-MAGE Super Aperture Camera, a 10-stop variable aperture, and Harmony OS image optimization for reliable shots in almost any situation. So, which camera flagship is actually worth your money? Can a 200 megapixel camera really beat a 50 megapixel sensor in real life? The answer might surprise you. In this video, we're putting them head-to-head, from design and comfort to real-world camera performance, to find out which one truly comes out on top. If you enjoy comparisons like this, hit like, drop a comment, and let's get started. Big thanks to my tech partner over in China for providing this footage. I really appreciate the support in making this video happen. Hey everyone, Stella here from Techie Street. If you're into staying updated with the newest gadgets, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of our latest tech content. First, the OPPO Find X9S Pro. It follows a compact, lightweight design with a 6.32-inch display, 8.4mm thickness, and weighs only 198 grams. Its narrow 71.7mm body makes one-handed use incredibly comfortable. You get a brushed metal frame, a frosted glass back that resists fingerprints, and although the camera module sticks out a little, the phone still feels impressively slim. What's even surprising is that it fits two 200-megapixel cameras inside. Mine is the light breeze color, giving it a clean and youthful look. The Huawei Pura 90 Pro takes a different direction. It has a larger 6.6-inch flat display, a slightly thinner 8.2mm body, but it's heavier at 213.5 grams. It also combines frosted glass with a brushed metal frame and adds second-generation Kunlun glass protection. The signature triangular camera module instantly stands out. Both the main and ultra-wide cameras use 50-megapixel sensors, but the camera bump is noticeably thicker than OPPO's. My unit is the vibrant orange soda color, and it definitely grabs attention. Now I want to hear from you. Which design would you pick? Tell me in the comments. Let's move to the cameras. The OPPO Find X9S Pro packs a Hasselblad Dual 200-megapixel setup, including a 200-megapixel main camera, a 200-megapixel 2.8x telephoto, a 50-megapixel ultra-wide, and a dedicated multispectral sensor. On paper, it promises incredible detail, and it's also the only Pro phone this year to feature a 200-megapixel sensor. The Huawei Pura 90 Pro counters with a massive 1.128-inch sensor, a 10-stop variable aperture f1.4 to 4.0, a 50-megapixel main camera, 4x telephoto, ultra-wide lens, and Huawei's signature red ring color imaging. Its adjustable aperture adapts automatically to different lighting, while the telephoto also supports macro photography. Looking at the specs, many would think OPPO wins easily. After all, 200 megapixels versus 50 megapixels sounds like an unfair fight. But photography isn't just about megapixels. Sensor size often matters even more. Huawei's sensor is around 23% larger than the one inside the Find X9S Pro. That gives it an edge in low light and helps capture richer highlights and shadow detail. That's why real-world testing matters far more than the spec sheet. For landscape shots, the OPPO Find X9S Pro shines with outstanding texture reproduction. Buildings look incredibly sharp, colors are rich, highlights stay under control, and even heavy zooming keeps impressive detail. Huawei goes for a different style. Thanks to X-MAGE, colors look more natural without overdoing saturation. Even with fewer megapixels, the difference in fine detail is much smaller than you'd expect because of Huawei's powerful image processing. In backlit scenes, Huawei starts pulling ahead. Dynamic range is excellent, keeping bright skies under control while preserving shadow detail. Sunlit leaves look vibrant and darker areas remain visible. OPPO, by comparison, loses some detail in the shadows, making them appear darker. Huawei simply balances highlights and shadows better. Portrait photography is another tough test, especially around hair. Here, OPPO delivers smooth edge detection, blending hair naturally with the background and avoiding that artificial cutout look. Beauty mode is quite aggressive, hiding skin pores and making the face noticeably brighter. But that brighter look comes with a trade-off. Some highlight detail on clothing and shoulders is lost, showing that OPPO favors a cleaner, brighter portrait over maximum dynamic range.
Huawei takes a more aggressive approach to portrait edge detection. Subject separation is cleaner, and individual hair strands look sharper. But there's a catch. Around the left ponytail, some fine hairs get trimmed, making the cutout look slightly artificial. On the plus side, shadows around the nose and collarbone add more depth, and skin tones look closer to real life. For close-up shots, OPPO's 200-megapixel camera immediately stands out. Fine textures are incredibly detailed, while colors look bright, vibrant, and ready to share. It's especially great for everyday objects and lifestyle photography. Huawei answers back with its 5cm super macro mode. The shorter focus distance captures tiny details that standard cameras often miss. Colors stay true to life, and the overall image feels clean, refined, and natural. At night, OPPO goes for a crisp, realistic look. Its f.1.6 aperture gathers plenty of light, controls flare well, and keeps strong detail. The trade-off? Images are slightly darker, with cooler colors and lower saturation, creating a natural nighttime feel. Huawei takes the opposite approach. Its larger f.1.4 aperture brightens scenes much more, especially in very dark conditions. Combined with excellent noise reduction, it reveals more shadow detail while keeping noise under control. This is where the larger sensor really proves its value. Now, let's test the telephoto cameras with a bird photo. Huawei boosts green tones, turning dull reeds into vibrant foliage. Lake reflections also look more eye-catching. However, the bird itself shows a slight halo around its metallic surface, reducing some fine detail. OPPO plays it safer. Strong noise reduction smooths parts of the reeds, and the scene looks slightly darker with less vibrant greens. But the bird looks excellent. Its metallic texture and shine are preserved, showing where the 200-megapixel sensor really shines. Of course, great hardware alone doesn't guarantee great photos. A skilled photographer can make almost any camera look amazing, while beginners often need extra help. That's where AI changes the game. Huawei's X-MAGE can recognize scenes, suggest better compositions, automatically choose the right focal length, and even guide your poses step by step. Just follow the instructions. 3, 2, 1, and snap. Honestly, instead of watching endless photography tutorials, sometimes it's easier to let AI do the hard work. OPPO also packs plenty of smart camera features. Besides the exclusive Hasselblad mode, you can enable the 200-megapixel ultra-high resolution mode with one tap. It automatically detects scenes like landscapes, portraits, and food, then optimizes the image. Pro mode offers full manual controls, but that can be intimidating for beginners. That's why OPPO's AI Flash is so useful. Simply tap the AI button and it automatically matches camera settings based on the style you want. No more switching between tutorials and camera menus. So, which phone should you buy? If you want a slim, lightweight flagship, love maximum detail, and enjoy Hasselblad's cinematic color style, the OPPO Find X9S Pro is the better pick. But if you prefer a more balanced camera experience and want AI to help with composition and posing, the Huawei Pura 90.S Pro makes more sense. For most people, 200 megapixels isn't the biggest advantage. What really matters is how easily the phone helps you capture great photos. And I hope this comparison made your decision easier. If you own either phone, share your experience in the comments. I'd also love to know what comparison you want to see next. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye!